You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and we are on another Call of Duty product. Now, we've done a few other things in the series. This is the Jungle Trooper set 06875, ages 10 plus. So it's not for everyone out there, not for everyone in our viewing audience, that is. From Mega Bloks is the Collector Series. And let's check out the back and see what these guys look like. So there are 5 figures in the set. It looks like a little platform. Now, we've done other sets like this where they had few accessories, and it includes 31 authentic accessories. So let's just see. Huh? I get to put them together and check them out. Oh, you know what? I didn't even get my dishes ready. So let's just get them out of the bag, and I'll see what I'm contending with. And we'll go from there. Shouldn't be too difficult of a build. Yeah, let me get a few of my bowls here. We'll get set up. Here's all the pieces. I have some instructions here. And we'll just start on step 1. Build the platform and then all the figures. So I'll be right back with my little storage bowls. Alright, here we go. Sometimes, I have them ready. Sometimes I don't. But we're going to do it now. There's one guy. Two. We can mix up the other pieces because there's the main pieces that are part of the build. So that can go in there. Another guy. So I've got 3 of the guys set. And their little holders, and then I'll just put this into one main bowl. And I have a few more set off here. And I think I'm ready to go. I got all their accessories. Okay, so here's all their accessories that are here. They give us a little bit more area. There you go. Kind of shows you, what's involved with building one of these kits. That's why I like to do them all on the video. Imagine 10 years from now, 15 years from now, kids may be watching this thinking, wow, that's cool. They had those back then. All right. Everything goes in the box. I have the one figure that's already built, so let me get him out. He's in here. See him in there? He just slides out. So I don't have to build him. Wow, he's in there really good. There we go. There he is. Okay, you can watch as I go along here. Let me just get a little more situated. The figures I'll probably do last. Want to get the main base done. So step 1. Alright, so we're looking at this. And I'm seeing it can go this way or this way. It's universal on that. Space. And then one brown. Well, let me get things that match out. Okay. And then this looks like it's just going to go together, so that's easy. It's one of those pieces that, wow, I'm done. And there's 2 different bases, so they're going to somehow connect. So we'll figure that out in just a second here. Let me look. All right, so what it's looking like, it's always hard to tell sometimes from one's going to go this way with 2 pegs, 1 peg, and then one's going to go this way. How's that? All right. And then this is what's going to hold it together. So that's kind of step 1. Let's hold this together. And then one time, okay, so I need a little angle one. And then this one. So this goes in the back. And then this fills in the space. Okay, so I'm kind of down here now. I'm on step 2, which is the plants. So you need 2 times. So 4 of the straight tubes and 2 of those. So there's 4. Okay, and then one of these this weird looking structure here. And it looks like it goes in the back area we just were. Kind of like that. And then the plants just seem to be stacked. Oops, this way. And then a plant on top. Like that. That's a plant. And they show 1 in position 2. Alright. Doesn't seem too difficult, does it, so far? And then a plant way off here. There. Okay. Oops. Back on there. Oops. Again. There we go. And then it looks like there's some kind of 2 more plants, but they're angle bases. Like that. So there's an angle base. So it's 3 times now. So I'm making 3 plants. Here's all the pieces I'm working with. There's some packs and other gear in there too, so that's going to go with the figures. That's why I did this first. Alright. Oh, so these are shorter. Okay, I see. So they're kind of like a stubbier tree to make look like they're growing out of the base area. So kind of like that. So there's 3 of those. I think what I'm going to do... Alright. And 1 more. And this one goes right next to this other tree. Okay. That one doesn't like to stay on for whatever reason. There we go. Alright. So there's a few of the packs or sandbags. I think that's what they are, sandbags. Looks like there's one going over here. These, you know, are up to you really. You don't have to follow it exactly. I don't think it's what you want. You know, they're little extras. Okay, so now we're down to this piece here and 3 more of these. So these are meant to build up, so looks like they have one here, kind of like a bunker area, and then this. Now let's see. So they're showing it this way because there's 2 little gray pieces that's sitting here. There. I think we're good. How about close enough? Because you can move things around. It's your scene. So let me review the guys real quick just to make sure I'm doing that correctly. And then we'll start the guys next. Okay, I'm ready to build my first guy. And I've done these before, so it's just a matter of... Here, I'll show you what they tell you. That's the instructions for him. Or all of them, really. They follow the same pattern. Okay. And the ones I did in the past, the arms weren't on, so you had to even put those together. So it's, I don't know, kind of nice it's together for you. And the legs weren't together at all either, so you had to put all the pieces on. Sometimes I wasn't sure, you know, what was the left arm, what was the right arm. So there is figure 1. Come on, stand up. There you go. And the next one, pretty much the same thing. And the way I see it is the legs, okay, that's the front of the knee. I'm putting the skinny piece in front, then their waistband, which can turn, so it's okay if it's, well, I guess this one doesn't turn like the other one, so I'll put it that way. All right, and head's the easy part, right? Ooh, look at his eyes. And then the legs. All right, there's 2. They still need to be completely outfitted with gear, you know, and properly positioned to stand. Here, I'll lean you against there. And here's another guy. So I pretty much follow the same thing. Nice. They go together easy. And if you don't put them together right, then just, you know, unsnap them and change it. It's not the end of the world. Mix things up if you want. See what I'm saying about this spinning? There you go. One more guy. Where'd he go? Here he is. Waist piece. Alright, there we go. You know, it's just a matter of taking your time. There, that's set in real nice. Okay. Now I need to take a break here and get all their equipment organized, because the picture shows you which guy gets which equipment. So let me get that set up next. Alright, I have their pieces as organized as best as I can tell from the photos. They don't say exactly which person gets what pieces, but you can kind of look at the colors. And then to get some of the gear on, you have to take their heads off. So to get his vest on, what I did was I just took off his head, then slipped it on, and put his head on. Okay, so it's up to you the steps you want to take. Now he's also got a knife. You got to pull off the leg from the upper part, which is the part that was already on there, then slip on his leg piece. And that's really it. That holds a knife. I have an extra knife here. We'll give him this nice gray knife. There. And then a pack on the back. And his weapon, we're going to give him this weapon. I'll have to get them all set up, but at least we can get them started here. Okay, and he has another little pack, which I think goes on his front, so I can add that on there. Okay, so that one's good to go. Oop. Alright, well, I'm not going to spend too much time till I'm set to put them all in place to get them where I want them. I'll just set him here. And then again, like this one, head needs to come off, vest on. And then pop out the one leg to get the knife sheath on there, holder. Oops. just leave him without a knife for now. There we go. You know, it does take time to get them to articulate exactly where you want them, how you want them to hold it, turn their wrist. Well, that's how I want them to hold it. Oops. And the guns came pre-assembled. The other set, I don't think they were pre-assembled. Alright, we'll just set him there and we'll get him set up. Let me finish just getting all their gear on. I'm going to give him a pack. And yeah, we'll put a knife on him. Okay, get your leg back on. You need it. And he just had a pistol. Okay, a couple more people here. He didn't have any leg weapon, but we can give him a couple other accessories. There we go. He's ready. Put him over there. And this last guy, he actually came put together. Remember that in the pack? There we go. So he's got that. And then here's what's left. We got a couple binocs, canteen, a radio, a couple other little pieces. All right, well, let me set up the scene here, see if I can get them all in there, and check right back. Okay, there you go. As I was trying to set them up, I realized I had the legs backwards on him, so I fixed those. You know, a couple little things when you try to position them and get their hands in the right spot. Took a little while to get them exactly where I wanted them, but they're ready to go. Oh, it actually looks like he's shooting his own captain there. Let's turn him this way. Okay, there you go. So that is the Call of Duty Collector Construction Set. This is the Jungle Trooper set, and there was still more pieces which I did not add in there, but you can add in. So a lot of different configurations you can do. And thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. If you want to see the other Call of Duty sets, look in the description for a playlist or search our channel. Later. If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area below the video. You can also watch more videos in this series by clicking here. Thanks for watching. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.